Skelegod. With all the rearranging and now finally getting to open toys for the start of the year and whatnot, I've been wanting to open a MOTU figure, but I know while I have all these new ones, I still have a bunch of old ones that have also piled up over time. And he's one of them. He's one of them that I've been curious about for a very, very, very long time. We've talked about this. I loved Revelation. I absolutely loved MOTU Revelation. I loved MOTU Revolution. I'm actually very close to just rewatching all of it. It's been on my mind for a while now. And this situation right here, where Skeletor won, this is growing the series up right here. I know how some people felt about that show. And I don't care how some people felt about that show, because to me, it was fantastic. And to me, this was necessary. We needed to see the revelations in order to grow the series up and move the series forward. I really liked these two. And so when he got a hold of the sword, when he won, when he defeated, not just defeated Adam, he defeated Adam twice. He beat Adam once by forcing him into a situation where he had to kill himself, and then beat him again by straight up stabbing him right in the chest. And then he took the sword for himself, and he became something we'd never seen before. This was unbelievably cool. And quite frankly, I just have to see if this translates well in figure form. Let's open him. Okay, there he is. Skelegod. I'm liking the head quite a bit. I really like this effect here. The paint job and everything that actually brings all that detail out, and the skull color and everything like that, and the eyes. I like that. I liked how it dips down because it's on one of those sockets that I can actually move it back and forth and whatnot. Let me fix that. I really like that a lot. I like that it can move down like that because that's kind of creepy, and then it can move back up and everything. It's got a decent amount of movement. It's got these horns. I like this head a lot. The rest of the body is pretty standard for what we expect from Masterverse. I like this. That's done very well. His body cavity is... I'm trying to think, is he about the size of a Masterverse figure? Or is he a little bit different? Let me get one. Alright, well, here's Viking He-Man. And from what I could tell, he's definitely taller. I'm trying to figure out that. I think it's an optical illusion. I think we're looking about the same size arms, same forearms, same legs, different feet, same body, different neck. I think these feet, so like the boots and the feet, and I think the neck is what's adding the extra height. Now, one could argue that's not right, that he should be bigger. Kind of like how Beastman is arguably supposed to be bigger and is a little bit bigger than He-Man. But they also couldn't use the furry body, but he ends up still being just the littlest bit taller than Beastman. So all in all, regardless of any complaining I could do, I actually think his size is done quite well. I like all the details here in the armor and everything. I think that's done very, very well. And for what I'm really digging the gauntlets and everything. This cape is masterful. Oh, you move. Gotta fix your feet. There, yeah, the cape is so good. That is really, really cool. It's multi-layered. So it's got all the armor and everything up here, and then it's got this layer, and then it's got these two layers, which are actually weighed down, and then it's got the layer under there, and when all put together, that's really, really cool. That's a standout cool thing. One could argue it would be over the top if it was wireframe. Can you imagine if all of this, all 4 pieces were wireframe? That would be so sick. But otherwise, there's not much to say aside from that's a solid figure. He did come with 2 smaller gripping hands as opposed to posing hands. He did come with a sword of he, or a power sword, and he does come with this effect, which of course can then go inside of one of these hands. Or maybe it doesn't go in a hand, because it doesn't go, this thumb is too much. Well, never mind. There it is. Yep. Okay. So, yeah, you could just stick this onto one of the hands. Perhaps even this hand, if you get it right. Yep. And then there, he's got this cool little spell effect, which is, for what it is, pretty cool. I'm having a little bit of trouble with his standing, but nothing too extreme. It's just the regular stuff that you get with figures in general. As soon as I mess with him a little bit, he stands right up. So, no problems there. Skelegod. That was very simple, but it didn't really have to be complicated. Not every time I open a figure does it require an entire half an hour of discussion. Not every time. Sometimes the subjects just don't come up. Sometimes I really do just want to look at the figure. And for what it's worth, this time, that is true. I like these shoulder pads. I really like a lot about him. I don't think I have anything that I would necessarily complain about with him. He is done exceptionally well. I really, really like him. Will I pose him with the power sword? I don't know. To me, I really think just he himself is cool enough. I don't know if I'm too worried about the power sword and all the other little things about that. But for what it's worth, he's solid. He is really, really cool. And that's all he needs to be. It puts another figure on the shelf. It gets a review out of the way. It puts a video on the channel. It talks a little bit about how I still love Revelation. And it's Skelegod. That is a cool concept. It's such a cool concept. I was looking for an excuse to open up a MOTU figure. I got it. Later on. I have spoken. Take what you will from it.